Hello, this is Brian Vickery from Denver, Colorado, and I'm here with another video log. Now, believe it or not, what actually prompted this particular video log was howling coyotes I heard last night. I love hearing them. I've been in Denver, Colorado for about 11 years now, but I grew up a rural Texas boy, and I always love hearing that sound of the coyotes. Now, the problem with that, of course, is that the coyotes woke me up, and I couldn't go back to sleep because I started thinking about this post. So I hope that the expense of my sleep ends up being a great post that you will offer up your comments at the bottom of the blog post. But anyway, it got me thinking about different voices. And so let's talk about three voices in particular. First one is actually the voice in the wilderness. This is definitely what I was hearing last night. And it could be a lonely wolf howl that's out there, as they're searching for the rest of their pack. But basically, it could also be the lonely voice of an early adopter, perhaps. Perhaps you are an early adopter in an organization, so you are out there on these different social media channels, and you're trying to develop a presence, but it's kind of hard to bring that organization along with you. One thing I've noticed is there's actually some professional organizations that are very well respected, but they may not have much of a social media presence yet. And really, even if early adopters were to help with that social media presence, would the constituents that you're actually trying to serve even embrace the new channels of communication? And so that's a situation, because with Voice of Wilderness, you really have no assurances that people are going to follow you. So the second one is actually the voice after what I call marketing or customer service Armageddon. And this could be a situation to where maybe you started out as a voice of the wilderness, and you've developed a following, and you kind of built a civilization, but maybe you've gotten a little bit greedy. And by doing that, maybe you wanted to bring more people into your branded utopia. And as a result, a lot of your communications came solely as marketing bombs. Basically, you just started pushing a lot of content and lost track of the fundamentals that actually created that civilization to begin with. So, another thing could be with customer service, in which perhaps somebody or several customers had bad experiences, and you immediately went on the offensive, and you basically started bombing them with why their viewpoint may be wrong, versus kind of following that standard advice that the customer is always right. If that's a situation that, whether it be marketing or customer service, you may discover yourself as a voice that's just a lonely voice on a smoldering wasteland that used to be your following, that used to be your trusted following. If they feel that you've betrayed their trust with the content that you start providing or with your attitude, they may leave, and you'll just be a lonely voice in the wilderness. Or in this case, a lonely voice after Armageddon. The last one I want to talk about is obviously the voice that you want to have, and that's the voice of community. In the case of voice of community, that is the sweetest music to the ears. That is a situation to where, it basically it teaches. It's going to engage the community. And the really tricky thing is this voice may actually listen to the community, and by that become better. Think of it also from a standpoint of a leader. In this case, the voice needs to be a strong leader. And where some leaders may be worrying about how they're going to feed their tribe, and maybe in this case, let's think about feed their tribe fish, as the standard analogy goes. Instead, a strong leader decides to teach their tribe how to fish. Therefore, they become sustainable. A leader perhaps with a lower self-esteem may look at that and be like, okay, but if I teach them, what I'm strong at, then why would they need me? And I think that your true natural leaders recognize that even if they do teach that which they're strong at to other people, and those other people become more sustainable, strong leadership is always going to be needed. So that could be a situation where people may look at you for further guidance. They may look at you as a mentor as they continue to grow in the skill set that you provided them. Or better yet, they may even recommend you to other tribes so that you can become a strong leader for them. So in a sense, they become your advocates, and I don't think you lose anything by training somebody to be better. So really, I want to end this with basically saying, which voice are you? If you're the voice in the wilderness, what are you doing to develop your following? What social media channels are you using? How are you building advocacy within the community that you're trying to develop? If you're the voice after Armageddon, what are you doing to try to restore civilization as you knew it before maybe you had a bad customer service experience that you didn't handle as well, or went too heavy on the marketing and started losing your following? And finally, if you're the voice of community, what would you recommend to readers to maintain a strong community and even further grow that? So anyway, I hope you like this video log. I look forward to your comments, and of course, if you like it, then feel free to stumble this to other people, and let's build a strong community. Thanks a lot. Bye.